Hey guys, what's up? Flex here to talk about some bad news regarding skill-based matchmaking in Call of Duty Cold War. Fuck. Okay, Long Sensation dropped a video, I'll have the link down below. He points out the huge differences between sales and his performance of Modern Warfare 2019 and Call of Duty Cold War, and how even that isn't getting Activision to budge. Let's put things in perspective. Modern Warfare made $600 million in the first 3 days of sales. Cold War took several weeks to reach that amount. Long Sensation dropped some more stats explaining how Cold War's first 3 days more resemble Black Ops 4. It gets even more mind-boggling when you realize Modern Warfare's release date was in August, which isn't too close to Christmas, so not exactly the most ideal timing for sales, but it did amazing. Cold War sold mid-November. Super ideal, where usually you could project higher sales revenue in comparison to Modern Warfare 2019's release date. But it sold around the same as Black Ops 4? Keep in mind, it wasn't just the most ideal time of the most ideal month, it was the most ideal year. Game sales in America went up like 300% in 2020 due to the isolation and the pandemic. Everything was on its side to sell way more than Modern Warfare, and it sold similar to Black Ops 4. And I want to point out the week following its release, hashtag skill-based matchmaking, hashtag remove skill-based matchmaking, and hashtag Cold War skill-based matchmaking were all trending on Twitter one time or another, and at one point trending in first and second place of one another. So yeah, just saying. But with all this, Activision still feels skill-based matchmaking is a system they've damn near perfected to bring in more money. He points out Black Ops 4, even though it sold poorly, made up the difference with its concentrated and intense campaign of microtransaction. As many of you remember, Black Ops 4 was referred to as Activision's guinea pig, literally testing limits of how far they could push the community with microtransactions. So yeah, they lost a lot of fans, but made a decent amount of money, and in the end learned a lot of lessons about limits. So anywho, Long Sensation says, even though Bop's Cold War sold the way it did, they may still feel they can make good money from it with microtransactions, including possible tactics of overpowered Cold War weapons in Warzone incentivizing people to upgrade to the full game. Activision and everybody else knows Warzone is an excellent and malleable multi-tool at getting free-to-play players to become buying and spending players. So their money hasn't been threatened enough in any way to see skill-based matchmaking as any direct threat, let alone get rid of it. Long Sensation also goes into the earnings projections for the first quarter of 2021 and states that if the upcoming Q1 Activision Summit, they find they made less than projected, they may be forced into a corner to come up with some changes to soothe over their investors. So if you are serious about fighting against skill-based matchmaking, stop buying shit. Share this video with anybody who needs to see it. Stop buying shit. And then let's wait and listen in on the Q1 Summit and see if anything changes. It's worth a shot, but like Long Sensation said, his sources haven't heard any good news about skill-based matchmaking in recent time. It's a constant experiment, guys. It's constantly being tinkered with and manipulated in hopes of creating the perfect matchmaking. And until its effects are seen as a major threat to money, it, as of right now, is still planned to be implemented in future Call of Duties. So down below in the comments, tell me how many microtransactions you've bought in the last month. And I'm not going to judge. I really want to know what's so alluring, coming from somebody who really doesn't buy them. Because I know I don't need them for maps or anything else in the game. It's just cosmetic, and I feel like I'm paying into the validation of a feature in a game that I don't want. Giving them money just helps validate skill-based matchmaking in their eyes. That's where I'm at. Where are you at? And in the coming months, are you guys actually going to listen in on the Q1 Summit? And how are you feeling about all this? Also, be sure to check out Long Sensation's channel. He's posting videos again, and it's a beautiful thing. Please be awesome and like this video. Please support the channel. Please go subscribe. I'm almost at 3,000. I couldn't be happier about it. Comment down below, keep the conversation going, and I will catch you guys next time.